Alright, welcome back, guys, to World of Horror Part 4. This video is going to be a little bit different. Of course, my dog starts barking right now. But this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk about the complexities of modern social ethics. Um, yeah, because honestly, like, this game is not really catching my interest anymore. I think I'm almost done with it. Well, at least with this section. But yeah. Um, yeah, I think I just heal myself right here. Because I'm pretty injured. And I have like all those infected wound, brain damage, tiny cuts, and slit mouth and stuff. But I don't think I have enough money to heal my entire self. But anyways, I want to talk about basically like what I said, complexity of modern social ethics. I wrote this down in my notes when I was at break. Actually, I had my lunch break at work. But basically, these are some couple archetypes for both man and woman. Um, I go a little bit more into depth of how men are, because I'm not a woman, so I wouldn't know really. Mine's just based on assumptions and what I've seen, how women act or behave in certain situations, um, and not only just like women I see on the internet, but women I've interacted to in real life, and stuff like that. But for man, there's a type. There's certain men who are charismatic, tall, maybe handsome, no homo. Things usually come easy to them, like jobs. They get girls easy. Opportunities just come flying for them. These people are usually, some of them are like arrogant or ignorant and they don't care about anything, which I mean, it's fine. But the thing is, like, their lack of awareness makes them fumble a lot of things. Like with these men, they usually get blinded by women, just play them, move on from one to another, and at times they expect things just handed to them, and and when it doesn't go their way, like sometimes they just get mad. But like at times things will go your way, at times they won't. The best advice for these men is just try not to lose focus on your goals, because all the attention you guys gain, you guys could use that to spread a good message, instead of just like using it to your own advantage, which I mean is good at the same time. Like, use your gifts that you have, use your charisma, use your good looks to get whatever you want, but at the same time you should be spreading a good message. But that's just my opinion on these type of people. I met some of these people. Some of them are cool. Like, I met one guy, I won't say his name, but he was a really cool friend, but I didn't mess with him at first because I thought he was just a fuck boy. He's like, had a bunch of tattoos. He's like 6'4". And he was at first I never messed with him, but then we were in the same department, and then we started talking. I was like, dang, this guy's super chill. He invited me over to his house and we would watch like movies and stuff. And then he literally kicked me out, not like in a mean way, but he was like, oh, you think you can like head out because I'm bringing a girl over? And this guy would just be smashing all the time. And yeah, and I think he lost track of it, and he was like in a good position. He was like a lead of the department, and then he got fired, and I don't know what he's doing now. But another guy did the same thing, but he actually turned his life around. He's a plumber now, and he has a nice girlfriend. He's going to school. He didn't let all his like blessings and gifts that he has get to his head. He actually used it to better himself, which is good. It's good for him. But yeah, it's just like certain type of people like that. Another type of men is these guys are usually like jealous, angry, hateful. They trick and deceive their way to the top. They might be a little ugly, might be short. Nothing wrong with that or these people. Just like either keep your distance or stay away completely. Otherwise, they might push you down to bring themselves up, or you might do the same to them. So just stay away from these people. They're really mean, or they make fun of you in a group setting, but then when you guys are by yourselves, they're nice to you, which I don't like that. It's like fake, you know. Just be real, you know. Like that's how I like to be. I like to be real. Like the third archetype, which I consider myself. The third archetype is they keep to themselves, work hard, feel jaded, feel defeated, but continue to better themselves. They're kind to others, willing to help, usually get taken advantage of. No homo. Of both men, no homo, and women, mostly find out things the hard way. I resonate with this the most as I have been like used by both men and women. Pause. Like men, people get me to do stuff or like ask for money and borrow stuff, and I'll just let it happen. For instance, I had this friend. I won't say his name, but he would. I went to the Odd Future Carnival in 2013, and I bought clothes from there. And like 5 years down the road, I was like, oh, I don't really want these. And he was reselling at the time, so I gave him my clothes, and he told me he got scammed. But I feel like in reality, he sold it and just kept the money for himself. And I was like, dude, what the heck, you owe me? Then you owe me. He's like, dude, what the heck? What can I do? And I was like, bro, come on, because he did the same thing to this other guy. He like stole his BMX bike, but the guy told his mom, and he was like, oh, I found it. When it's like, bro, you stole it, bro. Like, why are you lying to him? Like, there's no way you're gonna get away with that. And he was all butthurt at the end of it too. But yeah. And then that same guy, I sold him a Supreme like zip collared shirt that Tyler wore. I sold it to him for $120. I bought it for $80. No, I bought it for $70 because it was on sale because nobody wanted it for some reason. And then I was like, oh, I'll sell it to you for $120 so I can make a little bit of profit. Because I mean, you know, one of his like famous people were starting to wear it. It was like a really like at first like no one was messing with it, but then Tyler wore it, and then everyone was just like dick riding Tyler, trying to cop that. And so I sold it to him, and he was like, "Oh, I'll give you 80 right now, and I'll give you the rest later." And then I asked for it like 3 more times. He never gave it to me, so I was like, "Whatever." I got scammed. And then by women, you know, the problem with me is I would never set boundaries. So, excuse me, I would never set boundaries. So they would usually overstep those boundaries. Like I like my personal space. I don't like to text every day because, you know, then I run out of stuff to say in real life. And I like to say stuff in real life more than just talking through online. Like, online is such a, like, it's such a fake thing because you never know what the actual emotions are. You can't read the situation when it's through text. And that's where you get played a lot. And that happened to me a lot, so it was pretty annoying. And it keeps on happening. But now I set boundaries. I tell them that I don't like this, this, and this. And I try to tell them that I don't like talking on the phone because I really don't, unless it's like a phone call. But and then like the thing is with like women, they want you to text them every day, like good morning, like bro, come on, like what the heck? Like I'll say, oh, how you doing? But good morning every day, like that's kind of crazy. But at the same time, it's such a small thing, so maybe it's me too, but who knows? But yeah, that's a. And then also, uh, in high school, this girl, she was like really hot, and she made me give up her chair and stuff. And I was like, nah, nah, nah. I was trying to stand my ground, but you know, her looks got to me. Like, you know, she took advantage of that, you know. And it's just like things like that. Like, I know it's such a obscure like example, but you know, it still works out there. But yeah, it's just you gotta stand your ground. You gotta go from being a nice guy to being a good guy. And a good guy sets his boundaries, knows what he wants, and he doesn't bend his will for anybody. You know, stay true to yourself, and just be a good person to all. Even if they're being rude to you, just block them out. Just kind of ignore them, you know. But yeah, but those are the main archetypes of men. I'm sure I'm missing a couple of others, like some manipulators and stuff, but that goes in more like the jealous, angry type. But I think I did an okay job explaining those type. Now for the women, I'm kind of gonna like just kind of close like just like categorize them slowly, and I had to like kind of go through this fast because video's about to end. But women nowadays are kind of categorized as being attention seekers, very prideful, rude, idolatrous, and manipulative. While this is true in some women, if not most, I don't blame them. It's the platforms and agendas that push these narratives that make the women seem they're oppressed or over sexualized. But that it's the same people saying such things that publish works that over sexualize women or make them look oppressed. But like I said, there there's still good women out there that haven't been affected too much by this, as the damage is already done. Like the internet exists, Instagram exists, Snapchat exists, all that, OnlyFans, whatever. Um, uh, but they know things of that nature are bad, so it's okay. I've encountered and fumbled some of these women, but those are stories for another time. These are few and far between, those women, like the good ones, but there's still good women out there. Just don't just look at those videos like podcasts where it depicts the worst of both sides. Um, Instead, use those videos like those OnlyFans women gets destroyed or like feminist gets destroyed or whatever. Just use those like on like things to avoid, and just try to do your best to not be envious to anyone who has more than you. Don't chase a woman for her looks. Don't laze around waiting for something to come to you. Don't be greedy, but also don't be wasteful. Don't mindlessly hate on anyone for anything. Just try to reason with them or block them out completely. Try and find balance to your life and try to find the best version for yourself, you know? And that's the main thing. We gotta build each other up instead of breaking each other down, you know? I feel like that's the best thing you can do. Well, that's late for everything. And I hope you have a good one, and I hope you learned something from this. I'm probably gonna post another video like today as well. So watch out for that if anyone's watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Like and subscribe. Do a comment. And yeah, it's late for everything. Y'all have a good one. Peace.